the best of me, get the best of me. I just wanna dance all night, get the best of me, get the best of me. Sit on my money and leave, it's hot like 100 degrees. She show me, I tell her don't tease, moving the way that I be. Hop in the ride and we show out, I'm ready to go now. Splashing like and they pulled out, take a and I'm thrown out. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the league, but we bout this function, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen, straight out from the valley, you know what it be. Échale ganas, mija, lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas, tienes que ser true.
This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And, of course, Jason Tatum. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
Here's Williamson. And the layup is good off the glass. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's Ellis. Three-pointer off the mark. And here they come. Miller, he's open. And it falls all over the rim and in.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Ellis. Green with the ball. Covered by Williamson. Clock at 6. Back to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Now here's Ball. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Garland. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away. Woo.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Takes it inside. Out left to the wing. Williamson, left side. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Picked by Sabonis. The three is up. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pulls up on the wing. And he connects with a jumper. He's got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Ball outside. Sabonis in the post. Fires the 3. The kick out to Ball. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Garland feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 5. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Some room here for Jones. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jones has got 5. 1 minute left in the first quarter.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Williamson, right side. Back to Miller. No good there. Off the double clutch.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Pass to Boucher. Capella inside. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Outside man. Pass to Hawkins. One second left. Misses at the rim. It's a tie game in New Orleans. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
10. The Warriors. 10.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
And he's going for the oop here. Bogdanovich with it. No points yet. That puts him in the lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Man with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Hawkins. Uses the glass on the layup. Hawkins has got his first 2 points.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The three is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Man. Over Mitchell. And that one's good. Man.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Pass to Capella. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Man with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
And stolen by Williams. To the inside. And stolen by Boucher. He's all alone. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Boucher. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Over to the wing. Hawkins. And it's all tied up. Hawkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Mann. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Sabonis outside. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Timeout, timeout. And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. To the wing on the left. Williamson left side. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Alex. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Gafford. He's guarded by Sabonis. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. "41 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Green. Sabonis outside. Here's Ellis. Fires for three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Ellis has gotten himself on the board with a three there. Outside Garland. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside, Green. Another three for Golden State.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. And we'll return shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Garland. No made baskets yet. Pass to Gafford. To the left side wing. From the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Pass to Williamson. The jump hook. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Jones. Gafford grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 7. And stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Sabonis. Chalk up 2 there. Sabonis has got his first points of the game.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
And the Pelicans miss again.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Outside Garland. Ball with the rebound.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Sabonis goes in. Outside for Green. That one's good for 2. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now here's Garland. Still without a bucket. Drains the triple.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell misses. Pelicans trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Count that one. He's got 11.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Ball with no fear. Pass to Okoro. From downtown. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And he gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Ball. He's got 9. It's stolen. Outside man. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Abaji. 1:19 left to play in the third. Connaughton with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Sabonis with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Back to Sabonis. That one's off. Still out of sync. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Gafford with the bucket. And now it's just a 2-point Warrior lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Sabonis outside. And the Warriors miss again. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They picked up 11 straight. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
With 1 on the clock. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
3. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Warriors leading. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. And it's New Orleans ball. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Miller. Williamson inside. Here's Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Now here's Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Going inside. 6 to shoot. Taken away. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Ball. LaMelo working inside.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Williamson, no good. And here are the Warriors now. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass the ball. Now here's Green. Green gets up and powers it down.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Right side, Garland. Miller outside. Back to Garland. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside for Green. Ball outside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland. For the finish. And finished off by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Garland.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Kicks it out to Williamson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to Garland. Now Gafford. Back to Garland. Shoots over Capella. Jones grabs the board. And here are the Warriors now.
Timeout, timeout.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Warriors making a change here. New Orleans on D. Ball outside. Outside Garland. Over to the left wing. To the left wing. Picked by Williamson. To the middle. Out to Garland. Clock at 4. And nails the trade!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Who knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Jones. This is the trade! And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Green for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here.